Imagine walking down a busy street, hundreds of people, dozens of cars, and a wall of city noise. To you, the crows sitting on power lines are just background decoration. But to them, you are a profile. They notice the way you walk, your face, your routine, and even whether you've been kind or hostile before. While you've forgotten the crow you passed 5 minutes ago, that crow may remember you for years. Scientists proved this in one of the most famous crow experiments ever conducted. Researchers wore a specific mask while capturing wild crows. From that day forward, every time that same mask appeared, the birds immediately sounded the alarm. They dive-bombed it, screamed warnings, and rallied nearby crows. The creepy part, years later, even young crows that had never seen the original event still recognized the enemy. The older birds had passed the information to the next generation. Think of it like someone getting permanently banned from an online server. Once your profile is uploaded, everyone knows who you are. How can a bird with such a tiny brain pull this off? The answer is efficiency. Crow brains don't look like ours, but they're incredibly dense with neurons. Their brains pack impressive processing power into a tiny space, allowing them to solve problems that once seemed impossible for birds. Some crows even manufacture their own tools. They'll shape twigs into tiny hooks to pull insects from places they can't reach. Others solve multi-step puzzles by planning several moves ahead instead of relying on trial and error. They aren't just reacting, they're thinking. They're also masters of using the city itself. In Japan, crows have been observed placing walnuts on roads at red lights. Cars drive over the nuts and crack them open. Once the traffic stops, the crows calmly fly down to collect the food. It's almost like they've learned the rules of human traffic better than some drivers. Their intelligence goes beyond problem solving. It's social. When a crow dies, nearby crows often gather around the body. Scientists believe these gatherings aren't simply mourning rituals. They're investigating the danger, learning what happened so the same mistake isn't repeated. Every death becomes a lesson for the entire group. And if you've ever annoyed a crow, that's bad news. Crows can remember people who threatened them, and they'll often warn other crows about those individuals. Suddenly, it feels like every crow in the neighborhood knows exactly who you are. But reputation works both ways. People who regularly feed crows with healthy snacks, like unsalted peanuts, sometimes receive strange gifts in return. Small shiny objects, colorful glass, bottle caps, or other interesting treasures. Whether it's gratitude or simply an exchange, crows clearly recognize beneficial relationships. So the next time a crow stares directly at you from a streetlight, remember this: you might think you're observing wildlife. In reality, wildlife may be observing you. Because in the world of crows, every human has a reputation. Every encounter is remembered. And once your profile enters their network, it's very hard to delete.